Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we about blew the 300 up. So if you notice in the next clip it is not raining and it's raining now, that's because I started this video yesterday after we got the keys programmed, and well, we'll get into that in a minute. But yes, about blew this thing up over something that, well, frankly, I didn't even do. So we're gonna have to be much more careful with where we take the 300 and whatnot. But anyway, let's get into it. Like I said, I started to edit the video, and I realized I didn't do an intro for the video because at the point where I started filming, I was rather concerned. So anyway, let's get into it. I wanted to mention too, if you get any value or you enjoyed today's video, please get down there, hit that like button, smash that subscribe button. We are trying to hit 4,000 before April 1st, so I would really appreciate it. But anyway, let's get into it. Okay, guys, so we got the new keys programmed earlier today, and this thing sat for a little bit, a couple hours. I did some stuff and whatnot, and for whatever reason, I just come out and started it. It started, died, and then did not want to restart. Matter of fact, I have a Snapchat video that I'll put in here. And yeah, also what I didn't show in that video was a nice puff of blue smoke behind me, which is not ideal. I don't know what might be the deal, but I'm gonna take this thing for a little drive, and we're gonna see what it does. Okay, so something smells very, very bad. I come down here to the shop to get this level. I was actually about to head to my buddy Dalton's, and we're gonna wrap his bedside, but I mean, we have no smoke anymore. We definitely did earlier. So I don't know. It's very odd. This car has never done that before. So I'm going to take it for a brief drive before we go to Dalton's. I almost wonder, because for each key, he tested each key, you know, key in, start the car, turn it off, try the other key, turn it off, try the other key. So I wonder if in doing that, it didn't run long enough, possibly. I honestly have no clue. It is very, very odd. So y'all wish me luck. I'm gonna take this thing for a brief little drive before we go to Dalton's, and hopefully I'll make it, and we don't have to call roadside assistance tonight, because that would be very, very inconvenient. So y'all wish me luck, and I guess I'll catch y'all when we get back to the house. Alright, guys, so it is the next day, and well, we've fixed the 300. So now, as you can see, oil pressure actually goes up as it's supposed to instead of falling. And yeah, so this morning, actually before it started raining, I pulled the car into the shop, and apparently somebody loosened my oil filter, and this thing was, I had 2 quarts of oil in the shop. I think it's down about 3.5. So taking it on a little drive here and was gonna see. I put 2 quarts in it, and it brought it up onto the dipstick a pretty decent way. So, you know, I don't feel bad about driving it now. So, I was gonna check it last night, but was in a hurry. And my buddy Dalton's house is only like 5 miles from mine, so it was fine. But yeah, so that's an interesting thing. And I guess I'm gonna have to start keeping an eye on where I go and where I park this thing, because that's it's quite interesting to say the very least. And that's why I didn't film at the house, because I was rather frustrated and quite annoyed. So
incoming call. Press the
anyway,
Uconnect button to answer.
I guess I'll catch y'all back at the house, see who's calling, and we'll go from there. All right, so we are back. Thing did great. So we are good to go on that. It's just weird. And my grandpa said, well, it's probably been low for a while. But the thing, the white truck, okay, the white truck was my first vehicle. That thing leaks oil like no other out the rear main seal. So about as I was driving it, you know, from school and back, and, you know, as a 16, 17-year-old kid does, driving it around town, doing this, doing that, you know, whatever, I used to have to put a quart a week in that truck. So what I'm getting at here, I'm used to checking oil. I check oil and everything once a week. I mean, even the 6.0 doesn't get drove much. I check the oil in that truck once a week. Well, I check this. I don't check the oil in the white truck no more, because it sits. But you know, the ones that I drive, I check them once a week. It was fine last Sunday when I checked it. So, you know, for it to lose 3.5 quarts oil in a week, when I haven't really drove the car, doesn't make much sense. I filled this thing up last Saturday. And I ran most of this through it Saturday, and then this week I've only drove the car like twice, 3 times, I guess. So I don't know. I actually checked it Saturday before I went over there. So I wouldn't think in 1 week it would have lost half the capacity of oil for the car. So it's very interesting, and it was also rather obvious that my oil filter was loose. So I don't know, but regardless, it is fixed. Had good oil pressure the whole drive. You can go through here and check it. So like I said, took it on a pretty decent little drive, and oil pressure was good all through the drive. So I guess we're good. Here in a little bit, I did order some oil from AutoZone. I don't buy oil AutoZone. From Walmart. So they said my order will be ready in about 3 hours. So we'll go pick that up. I just didn't want to get out and go in the store today. So we'll go pick that up here in a little bit. Get this thing topped off completely. I was going to change the oil in this car, and well, I was actually planning to next weekend, because it's obviously raining this weekend, and I do have some stuff to do and whatnot. So I was going to change it next weekend. I have a new filter. I went ahead and threw the new filter on it just to get rid of the old one, and well, I guess we'll just go ahead and we'll top this thing off, and I'll run a little bit. We'll check it and see. And then if I want to go ahead and change it, I'll go ahead and change it. But I figure since, you know, over half of the engine's oil was out, it should be fine. But regardless, let's I don't know, I might still go ahead and change it anyway and just have it good to go before we pull the 6.0 apart. But anyway, I'll figure that out when we get there. So anyway, we seem to be good to go. Like I said, here in a little bit I'll go pick the rest of that oil up. I went ahead and ordered enough to do an oil change and the extra, so we should be good whatever I want to do there. But either way, if the weather's looking good next week, I think we're gonna start on tearing the 6.0 apart. At least get the front end all tore apart, and maybe the radiator out and whatnot. So anyway, guys, I think that's gonna be a wrap for this one. So with that being said, a note for y'all: check your oil regularly, like I do. Like I said, I do once a week on everything that I drive. And be mindful of where you park your car. I mean, this has only been to a friend's house. What else did we do? We went to Cane's. We went to Walmart here in town. And then it's just been here. So I don't understand. You know, but regardless, I guess I need to watch for people and to pay attention, I guess. So anyway, guys, if y'all enjoyed today's video, maybe you found it helpful, please drop a like and comment down below. Smash that subscribe button. Thanks for watching, guys, and I hope everybody has a great day.